Hi everybody, welcome back. I've not seen you guys for a bit. It's been really a lovely show, and also very busy on the phone, so I've not been able to see you guys as much as I would like, but never fear. We've got 15 minutes left of the show, and I'm here on the phones if you want to get through to me. We'd love to speak to you, and you can get hold of me for the next 15 minutes on pin number 4775. So we're going to be Joe. There he is, Joe on webcam. There he is, scrolling at the screen there, all the way from Thailand. I'm not quite sure what time it is in Thailand right now, but he's there whatever time of day, logged in for you guys. If you want a reading which is really holistic, really looking at the reason behind things and kind of getting back in balance, Joe is your man there. And I think tomorrow's on a call at the moment, but do stay tuned to see who else is available. Anisha's logged in today. I'm logged in today. So Anisha works with astrology, and she makes it really understandable and explaining why certain things are happening, as well as using her psychic gifts. You've got Jackie there as well. That'll be Jackie and Vanessa. So you can see below their faces there are pin numbers, and you can go straight through to them if you wish by using that pin number. You can find out more about the team on the website or our app, our Mystical app, which you're welcome to get, and get all the lovely goodies from the Mystical app. So there'll be Joe in Thailand there. He is the pick of the moment if you want to go through to him. Via webcam, there he is. And we've got Vicky as well. Lovely Vicky, been with the show for a very long time. And we see Vicky's there as well, pin number 4522. So, I've got some text coming through, and we've got Taurus here saying, Laura, does Libra miss me? Will he be in contact? Love and light from Taurus. Hi, lovely. Thank you so much for your message. Again, both of you are going to be affected by this Venus retrograde because you're both ruled by Venus. So you both are those star signs which are having things go backwards or being put on hold at the moment. But let's have a look and see, does Libra miss you? Okay, yes, I do feel he misses you, but I feel like he's very stuck in the mud at the moment. Again, being quite stuck in the mud, I don't feel him very changeable. So will he be in contact? I feel so. So I get more by the end of the year. I'm sorry it's not nearer, but I just feel more by the end of the year. I see, I don't know, I feel like something happens and you guys get in contact, and that feels to be a really positive. I feel like actually it's a positive thing when you do contact. It feels a really positive thing for both of you. Yeah, I do get communication, but it may be a little bit longer, actually. So I'm going to pull a card for you while this is all kind of going on. What can we have for you, Taurus? What's going on for you? Okay, the Phoenix card there, 9 of Wands. Focus on, on I guess, it's not saying you have to focus on other things, but find the joy, find the positivity, find the way you can take action. With Libra, we can't really take action at the moment. You've got the Sun card. So find the things that bring you joy and that you can take action on and that you can find transformation with. All the best, lovely. Take care and enjoy. So we've got more text coming through. If you'd like to get hold of me, I'm going to be on the phone for about 10-15 minutes. So you've got that time to get hold of me. But you have got the lovely team logged in as well all over the world for the same price. It's all great. We've got this. Oh, thank you. Beautiful, Laura. That's very kind. Can I have a psychic development reading, please? Thank you. Love and light from Scorpio. Okie. Let's have a little look and see. A psychic development reading. Let's have a look. So, let's have a look. So, interesting, because I've got a withdrawal from something at the moment, taking a step back from something. Maybe it's actually about certain people that are draining you. I feel it's an interesting energy with this card because it's showing you're finding what is draining you, what you're finding isn't serving you right now, what you're finding too harsh, and you are stepping away from it for temporary reasons, so you can really focus on your own development and moving forwards. You've got the Knight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, so I feel like there's going to be a moving forward with a certain area of your development. Knight of Cups is following the heart. You're kind of also watching something develop, watching something move forward. You're seeing the physical effects, so you could be doing these readings or whatever for other people, or you could be waiting for things to move forward. You're going to be seeing that result, I think, over the next month or so. So new energies, new starts. Move away from draining or harsh situations, because I thought it's quite an important time for you spiritually for what you're tuning into and what you're getting. But I do feel like I feel like you may be doing this as work, because I'm seeing you getting the actual physical benefits, seeing the results come through towards you. All the best. Thank you very much. Right, we've got Sagittarius girl here, and she says, want to know, generally love-wise, is there going to be any movement in November, or will it be a quiet month where love is concerned? Really good question. Let's have a look for you, Saggy girl. So, is there any movement in November? I feel that December brings more love, hugely. I don't want to sound like a bore, but I feel maybe by the end of November, but I think actually it feels like more time to more time for getting your work goals going. Don't hit me, and that's not romantic, but I feel it's a time to focus on work side of things, on those goals. I feel you can have great progress there. I actually feel by the end of November, party time, fun, joyful, flirting energy, really, really nice. And then I feel going to December, I'd say by the end of the year, I think romance-wise, things are a little bit easier. They look brighter, a lot more fun. And I think that's from the end of November onwards, really. That's what I'm being shown. But this actually is a great month to move forward with some work goals and keep going with some plans and dreams that you've been putting into fruition. Thank you very much. So we've got only 10 minutes left, but that's plenty of time. You've noticed how fast that I talk. That's plenty of time to get a reading if you would like one. So if you want a reading from me, I'm going to be here for the next 10 minutes. Then I'm going for my lunch. So you need to get hold of me in this time. And I'd love to speak to you guys if you want to look at one question, or maybe a general reading for the end of the year, or maybe you want to look at a relationship, a job interview, your own spiritual development, maybe where your love life is going. You're welcome to get through to me or the rest of the team. So, again, it's a great time to get a reading. With the new moon, it's a powerful new moon at the moment. The November new moon was often seen in our sort of ancestors' time as the new year. So the Romans made it December 31st. It would have been the new year in the first new moon of November. And this is a great time for new energy, for bringing new focuses into our life. So great time to get a reading, to kind of catch that wave, really, of the energy of what's going on at the moment. Right, we've got, hi, will Annie forgive me? And will we be able to get past this? Is she missing me? And do you see us together? Another light from side, 24th of the 6th, 76. Oh, the 4th, sorry, 76. Oh, bless you. Let's have a little look. Okay. Will Annie forgive you? Let's have a little look. Will Annie forgive you? It will take time, I think. Will she be able to get past this? I do feel she is. I do feel like calm and groundedness and genuine, genuine opening. I feel being quite sulky or quite guarded about this still at the moment. What can you do? Yeah, I mean, I think it will take time. Is she missing you? Is she missing you? I feel she's not going to show you that because she's got the strength card around. She doesn't really want to show you those sides of herself at the moment. And actually, she's more determined to be quite independent at the moment. Do we see you guys together? Not just yet, to be quite honest. Not just yet. I'm not saying it's a never thing, but it feels like it's just not yet. It will take some time. It will take some time, I think. I'm not saying it's not. It feels like it does feel like it takes time, but I do feel you talking, and I do feel I think that's all we can kind of get next at the moment is talking, communicating, and moving forwards in that way. All the very best. Take care.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Psychics at Home, part of Psychic Today. My name is Mark, pin number 4821. I am your host and one of your psychics here this afternoon. I've got the pleasure of your company all the way up till 4 o'clock this afternoon, where I will be handing over to one of my colleagues. Well, before we do our little bit of the show, I want to say a massive thank you to the lovely Laura Daligan, who I've had the pleasure of working with on a couple of occasions now. Can I say very big shoes to fill when I'm hosting after Laura? Thank you very much, Laura. I've got my work cut out to follow your show. And as we are at the top of the hour, there are a few T's and C's that I need to run through with you. So without further ado, you do need to be aged over the age of 18 to interact with us. You do need the bill payer's permission to interact with us. You've got to be, oh, sorry, I've already done that one. There's that many of them. There's these 4, you see, I can't remember them sometimes. The show is for entertainment purposes only, and last but no means least, we are not allowed to look at pregnancy, health, legal or financial issues. But you want to know something? There's plenty more we can look at. So whether we're halfway through the week and you want to look at work, are you thinking, is there a promotion on the horizon? Is there a new job on the horizon? Is everything going okay at work? I've got my appraisal coming. Myself or one of my colleagues maybe can look at that for you. Maybe you're looking forward to the weekend and you want to know if you're going to bump into that someone special. Maybe you've organised a blind date. Maybe you're going internet dating and you want to know if you're going to meet that someone special. Let me or one of my colleagues look at that for you this afternoon. Or maybe you were with that someone special and they're not so special no more, and you want to know if they're going to be gone soon. Can they take a hint? Can you give a hint maybe? Let myself or one of my colleagues look at that for you. Now, a little while ago you heard me mention the word interact. Well, how can you interact with us? That's easy. Right below me here, you will see 2 telephone numbers, the long number and the 4-digit number. Now, both of those numbers, they are billed at £1.50 per minute. Dial that number, you will hear it straight into the main menu, and you can listen to all the psychics who are available. And should the psychic of your choice be available, put in their PIN number and away you go. Or maybe you want fate to lead the way, press one of the option buttons and you will be put through to the next available psychic. Now, if you don't want to do that, why don't you do this? Right above my my mic pad here, there's a telephone number. That's to the lovely Perdita and the lovely Cheryl in prepay today. Now, can I say to you, 2 lovely ladies, they know us all very well. So maybe you are a new customer, or maybe you are an existing customer and you want to top up, or maybe you want to set up your account. Speak to Perdita or Cheryl and they will go through that with you. And can I say to you as well, they've been working with ourselves now for quite a while. And if you are a little bit unsure of which one of us to choose, speak to Perdita or Cheryl and they can point you in the right direction. We all work very similarly, can I say, but it may be you want to speak to a lady or a male or vice versa. Speak to Perdita or Cheryl, they can point you in the right direction. Now, whilst I'm mentioning the prepaid department, one offer that we have got on is we have our new viewer offer. Now, the new viewer offer, £4.99 for 15 minutes. Now, that is saving just under £23. It's actually valued at £22.50. And you want to know something? That 15 minutes, okay, you can use it in one go if you want to, but maybe you want 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. You can do that as long as you use it within the next 6 months. We will never take those minutes from you. And can I say to you, you also get a free text in to the show as well. But I will also say to you, when you come to top up again, we will give you another free text. Now, that's the traditional way of doing it, letting your fingers do the walking with this number here or with this number here. But how about something a little bit different? This time last year, we launched something called www.mysticcall.com. Now, for the last few months, I have been happily saying to you, it's not available in the Play Store, it's not available in the App Store. Put it into your web browser and away you go. But do you want to know something? It is available in the App Store and it is available in the Play Store. So go along, download the app, give us a rating. You're pushing us further and further up. And you want to know the nice thing about Mystic Call? It gives you 24/7 access to everything psychic in Psychic Today. So, for example, if you have downloaded it now, you will see a picture of me on screen with a big red dot on my face. I've actually got it on my phone. I'm not going to press it. It's going to confuse everybody. They'll hear me, I'll see me, and I'll be talking more double Dutch than I actually do. But underneath me, you will see one of our social media feeds, and it will tell you what the schedule of the show is, who's on, etc., etc. And also as well, some of our psychics physically contribute to that social media feed. So we got the lovely Jo Scott, for example, who does her astrology bit. We have the lovely Vicky Adams, Vicky Armstrong, know where that comes from, Vicky Armstrong, who recently did a Celtic cross type of spreads explanation there. So please take a look at our social media feed. But probably more important than that, look across the bottom of the screen and you'll see 5 buttons. The first one is the home one. The next one is the call one. Press the call one and it will open up which psychics are available to take your call this afternoon. Now, what it does as well, you know, when you actually open that up, you can read bios of the psychics, how we work, what we do, how we do it. And also as well, you can see what previous customers said about ourselves when they have had a reading with us. Now, before I start doing these text messages, and you've heard me talk about Mystic Call, you've heard me talk about the prepaid department, you've heard me talk about this number here, but I haven't spoken about these guys here. Without these guys here, my life would be far more difficult, and, you know, without these, we would be totally lost. So let's see who is logged in and ready to take your calls this afternoon. Well, we got the lovely Jacqueline, we got the lovely Marissa, we got Anistra, we've got BB, we've got Vicky, we've got Sophie Alagina, we've got Crystal Waters, we've got Leontine and Jermaine Moore, and we've got 3 psychics busy on calls at the moment, but I will tell you when they are available. We've got Christian Martin, studio psychic Tamara Truso, and last but by far means least, can I say the guy who's on webcam this afternoon, the lovely Joe, all the way over in Thailand. Can I say to you, with our psychics, okay, everybody I understand's got their favourite psychic, yeah? But can I say, psychic today, we don't employ wannabe psychics. All our psychics fully tested, go through a very, very strict testing procedure. And I have to say, whether they be working at home or whether they be working in the studio, closed doors, closed windows, nobody's listening, nobody's taking notes. All the readings, all the info we give to you is purely between you and I. So that's them. But what about me? My name is Mark. I'm pin number 4821. I'm not actually logged in as yet. I've been with Psychic Today now for the last, nearly 9 years, I have to say. And traditionally, I am known as a card reader. When I'm not using my cards, I am working hands-free. When I'm not working hands-free, I am using my pendulums. I say pendulums, I've got 2. I've got an amethyst pendulum and I have got a moonstone pendulum. The amethyst one is my birthstone. I am an Aquarian. And the moonstone one, recently gifted to me by a lovely lady, apparently attracts a lot of feminine energy, this moonstone does, so I'm working with that more and more and more when I've got guys asking about ladies or ladies asking about guys. Well, without further ado, the first text message has just come on screen. It is from our Mystic Call app and it says, "Hi, can I have a general reading please? Anything new or or one you see coming in for me, that would be fab. And that's from the 7th of the 12th, 1976. Well, let's have a look at that for you. Let's see what's coming through for you. Frantically shuffling my cards there. Yeah, I know that we're coming towards that dreaded Christmas time period, shall we say. Some people love it, some people dread it. Always busy, aren't we, over Christmas? Never have enough time to ourselves. And this is what I see coming for you. I don't feel that in the next few months you're going to have enough time for yourself. I'm sensing picking up lots of social occasions, and people are going to want you to be the centre of attention. I do feel that there is somebody new coming for you. I do feel that there's going to be an instant connection between you and this person. And you know, when some relationships flow, I feel that this is going to be one of those flowing relationships. You know, we have to bring, sometimes you do a little bit of a topic on Psychic today. For the last couple of occasions when I have been doing my show hostings, I've been going through the cards and just explaining what some of these cards mean. And can I say, you've got 3 lovely cards here. This is why I feel that you've got somebody new coming in situation, a lot of success there. I was going to say, there's going to be no arguments, no disagreements, and can I say, it's going to be an easy flowing relationship. Can I say, those cards come out that they came out reversed, but I'll explain that to you later. So thank you very much for your question there. Lots of love and light to you. So the next text message is literally has just come through, and it says, "Hi, I am Lisa. Afternoon, Lisa. Hope you're well. The 27th of the 2nd, 1978. Any love coming in for me? Please, many thanks." Lisa, let me have a look at that for you. And can I say, for a new user with ourselves? Lisa, you know, I do feel straight away there is somebody actually just on the outskirts of your circle. Now, I want to say that this person is a very, very shy person. Yeah? Sometimes people bubble, people fizz, and they're in your face. I do feel that this person lives a very, very quiet life, and they like a very, very quiet life. No dramas, anything like that, yeah? But I do feel as well that when they fall, they wear their heart on their sleeve. And I do feel that this person is going to fall for you quite heavily. I want to say, where you have been lately in your emotional past, I do feel that you are moving into a nice, happier phase with this person. Very little arguments with this person. The only thing I will say about this person, emotionally, I either feel that he's a bit emotional sometimes, even though he does wear his heart on his sleeve, but sometimes as well does have this habit of seeing things in black and white. So when he falls hard, but to other people he'd be cold or whatever, but I don't think it'd be that towards you. But I will say, don't be surprised if this person, very dry sense of humour, and sometimes can see things in black and white as well. So Lisa, thank you very much for your question there. Lots of love and light to you. I hope you can see there that when we get these text messages, we do really only have a minute to look at them. If you take advantage of our new viewer offer, as I say, £4.99 for 15 minutes and a free text message, we can actually go far deeper into any situations that may well be on your mind, as long as they're not about pregnancy, health, legal or financial issues. You will notice as well, psychics that are here scroll by my shoulder at this moment in time, they are here because they want to be here. Can I say to you, we don't operate a rota, we don't operate a schedule here at Psychic TV. These guys here because they want to be able to give you that little bit of guide, shall we say. My name is Mark, I'm number 4821. I am going to take a moment or two just to log in, and so I can take some of your calls. Now, can I say to you, how do I work? As I say, I work with my cards, my pendulum, and I work hands-free as well. And I am now logged in and able to take your calls. Well, whilst I'm waiting for the next text message, let's just have a look at some of the psychics who are available to take your calls this afternoon. Online at this moment in time and available, we have Jackie, we have Marissa, we have BB, we have Sophie, Crystal Waters, Leotine, got somebody called Mark as well. Oh, that's me, pin number 4821. We've got Jermaine Moore, and on calls at this moment on time, we have Christian Martin, Studio Psychic Tamara Thuso, Anista, and Joe over in Thailand. And can I say to you as well, if you want a reading with Joe, grab him as soon as he comes available. Normally, Joe is normally only here till about 3 o'clock. So as I say, if you do want a reading with Joe, grab him as soon as he becomes available, because I guarantee you, if you don't, somebody else will. My name is Mark. I am pin number 4821, and the next text message has just come through. 7-day reading, please. Anything good coming in? Thanks, Gemini. Gemini, let me have a look for you. Yeah, Gemini, I've got to say something good is coming in, and I want to say to you, what is good is you. I do feel at this moment in time, to a certain degree, you have been a little bit controlled in your thoughts or in your action. So if you are working for somebody, shall we say, somebody's been really, really piling on the pressure. If it's a relationship, I do feel there may well have been a bit of an issue there. But now, can I say to you, you are actually breaking free, and you've got some quite big decisions coming up where you actually want to go. I want to say to you, Gemini, as well, that you are quite a spiritual person, and I do feel that that may well be a decision you have to make in the future regarding going along that pathway and doing your own thing. As I say, at this moment, it almost feels that people are saying, you do this, you do that, you do this, where you're trying to break free. And I've got to say, I do feel that you will be breaking free and you will be doing your own thing soon. The only thing I want to say to you, you have got this one card called Judgment. Now, the Judgment card, to a certain degree, talks about living up to other people's expectations, and also talks about as well about doing things from the past. Can I say to you, sometimes you need to leave the past in the past, and I do feel that's exactly what you are going to do. So, Gemini, thank you very much for your question there. Lots of love and light to you. As I said to you, as soon as people log in, or as soon as some of our readers become available after they've just come off a call, I will let you know. And can I say, the lovely Anistra is now available. She's just gone green, and she is ready to take your call. My name is Mark. I am pin number 4821. And the next text message from our Mystic Call app, now available, I have to say, in the Play Store, now available in the App Store. Go along, download that, and can I just say, you can actually have it on the screen of your phone. So, you know, always handy. I didn't actually mention it at the time when I was discussing it with you, but one of the other benefits about having Mystic Call, you know, is that we actually lose all our lovely Sky viewers at 11 o'clock. Now, I know that 11 o'clock sounds a million miles away at this moment in time, but time stands still for nobody. So by the time the kids come home from school, by the time you've done tea, by the time you've done homework, by the time you put them to bed, 11 o'clock will be around in no time. And can I say to you as well, have the Mystic Call app on your phone anyway, because, you know, maybe you've sent a text message on the phone, maybe on your lunch break at work, maybe you are a passenger. I'm not going to say you're looking at it in the car. Maybe you are a passenger in the car and you want to see if your text has been answered. Mystic Call is the way to do it. Anyway, it's been whispered in my ear that the next text message has just come through, and it says, will significant love come into my life? And that's off Jay, and I've got a kiss. So Jay, thank you very much for the question there, and let's see what is coming in for you. Right then, Jay. I've got to say, I do feel that there's somebody coming in, but I do feel that initially you are going to be getting to know this person on more of a friendship level. Yeah, it just feels that whatever happens next, certainly in your emotional life or on your romance side of things, I do feel that you are going to want to take it slowly. Yeah. I want to say to you that this person, they do work for somebody and they're not self-employed. And I will say to you as well, they're quite high up the tree at work. They're not somebody starting off. They're somebody quite high within the management chain. I will, however, say to you, this is somebody who likes to debate. Now, I'm going to use the word debate. Some people will call it argue. I will debate with people till the cows come home, everybody who knows me, by the way. But this is a person who will stand there and debate with you if they disagree with you. And I will say to you, you enjoy that type of thing. Nothing malicious, nothing nasty. But, you know, black is white, white is black. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I do feel this type of person. Can I say to you, I always shuffle my cards in between readings, and a card has come out for you, which came out for a previous texter, and it's this card here. It's this card, the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, always a lovely card to get. It shows an ocean with a line of rocks around it. In this line of rocks is this tiny little gap. On one side, the sea is rough. On the other side, the sea is as calm as a mill pond. And there's a harbour and some steps to go up and people waiting on the shoreline. You're this boat. Can I say, you're this boat about to go into a calmer place, people waiting for you, and a lot of happiness. Lots of love and light to you. My name is Mark. I am at pin number 4821. And our next text message has just come through. And it says, Mark, love reading, please. Any descriptions and timings, love and light. And that is from Taurus. As that text message came in, I've been given the number 6. I would never dream of saying within the next 6 months. It's a little bit too far ahead, but likewise, I don't want to say to you the next 6 days. That's too near. So I do feel within the next 6 weeks there is somebody coming in for you. Can I say to you, this is a person in their recent past, they've had been in a bad place relationship-wise, shall we say, but they're not on the rebound whatsoever. They've had a bit of a life's lesson. They've taken that life's lesson and they've learned from it. Yeah, you have this one card here called the Six of Pentacles, and it shows a king holding some pentacles and a man on his knees. And really, we never